crash downtown is raising concerns about that stretch of the interstate.
That semi rammed through a barrier at I-65 near Jefferson Street in Spaghetti Junction. WLKY's Jamie Mays joins us now live. And what did drivers have to say about this collision today, Jamie?
Rick, Vicki, I spoke to drivers who were out on this interstate after that semi-truck crashed into a barrier, a scary scene which has left some people wondering what can be done to make the road safer. A semi-truck engulfed in flames dangled off the I-65 overpass on Friday. Drivers like Corey Miller say he was on his way to work as the truck was on fire.
And there was a bunch of cars backed up, and I saw some smoke, and I realized I wasn't going to be able to get off. So I took that 64 East exit, and I just saw a huge billow of smoke coming up. It was all black and crazy.
The truck crashed on I-65 near Jefferson Street on Spaghetti Junction, which is where three major interstates meet, 65, 64, and 71. Samantha Zeffel says she saw photos of the scene.
I was hoping everybody was okay, first off, and hoping that the driver got out.
That driver survived with minor injuries by jumping from the hanging cab and falling about 20 feet to the ground. While there's uncertainty about what may have caused this scene, some people say this part of the interstate can pose challenges for drivers. There have been at least 3 collisions in that area in the past month.
The line going north in the evenings is really long, and then you have a lot of people try to cut in.
Others say better signage is needed.
They fly and at the last minute think that they can make that turn.
It's definitely, it's a really tight turn. It's hard to see. I can't imagine if you're driving a big truck like that. It's got to be tough.
While drivers say they're hoping more can be done to prevent collisions on the interstate, they say they're grateful the person involved in this crash walked away alive.
When I heard that he was able to jump out and make it through it, I was happy about that. And Mayor Craig Greenberg tweeted out this afternoon that KYTC is planning to add an epoxy surface treatment to the area and replace one of the road tattoos on the bridge. Reporting live from downtown, I'm Jamie Mays, WLKY News.